Craig, tell us about the New South Wales event you have coming up.
Yeah, look, it's a really exciting announcement today, Wade. We've made an announcement that we're going to start a one-day challenge ride in New South Wales. Details are going to follow about exactly where it's going to be, but a lot of people say New South Wales, it's an underserviced market. There's not a lot of these rides, but the people are really crying out for it. So we know there's a demand there. There's going to be about 170 kilometres, a good challenge, so it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be spectacular, and we're going to do that in the first half of 2014.
So most people think of Bicycle Network as advocacy and events for Victoria. What other states do you guys work with in order, with the same initiatives?
Yeah, look, it's interesting because I know we've grown out of Victoria, but we certainly don't see ourselves confined by Victoria. We'll go wherever we're going to go to get the best result. And of course, what we're trying to do is to get people riding bikes, because we know that makes them healthier and happier. So the things we do interstate, we've run a number of rides interstate, like we've just finished a ride recently, a great escapade down the east coast of Tasmania, which was fantastic. And we also work very closely with some of the similar bicycle groups interstate. We have very close relationships with our brother-sister type organisations in Queensland, Western Australia, Tasmania.
So this event here, the SCODY Three Peaks Challenge, what challenges were have you had to go through up until now to get such a big event in such a remote part of Australia? Yeah,
look, it's been an amazing experience for us. This is the fourth time we've done this event. We go back to year one, and that was probably the real challenge for us. Year one of this event, it rained for about 13 or 14 hours. It was just an amazing day. You'll never experience those sort of conditions again, and it really set us up and really made us understand just how well prepared you have to be to run an event in these conditions, because when we run our events, we're really looking to make sure we run the absolute best events, because from the rider's experience, what we want is to make it easy for them so they can just get on, concentrate on doing their ride, and we take care of everything for them, because that's what bike riding should be about. It should be a worry-free activity where you can just get on and enjoy it.
So this year's a little bit different. You guys would have had to do some last-minute scrambling with the fires up Hotham and everything. How's the local community support been in helping you get everything reorganised at this last minute?
Yeah, well look, not last minute, because as I said, these things you've really got to prepare for. So we've had Plan B ready to go for a considerable period of time. We actually also had Plan C and D. We didn't have to use those, thank goodness, because for the local community, this is a fantastic event. They really want us to come. So we want to make sure that we're ready to come. We give the riders a great experience. So when we had to go to Plan B, we know from the rider's perspective, it's a mirror image of what they were going to experience, just on a different piece of road. But from the local community, it's really important for us to make sure we engage with them. Whenever we do a ride, that's really vital for us, because we want to make sure the local community gets something fantastic out of their ride, but also the riders come back. Because what we're doing with our rides is we're taking people somewhere where they're not absolutely comfortable going on their own, but once they've done it, maybe they'll come back to the local community with their friends, their family, and reinvest there as well.
So the cycling calendar is absolutely packed these days with charity rides, grand fondos, big events like this. Well, how do you guys differentiate and survive in this type of market? Yeah,
look, it is interesting, but as I say, the thing for us with our events, the real thing is what we're saying is we're making sure our events are of the highest quality. We want them to be the best rides. We want the riders to have the best experience, because organisationally, we're about more people cycling more often. So if they come along and they don't have a good experience, they won't come back. So we use these events to take bike riders up to the next level, so they're comfortable being here. We want to get them up to the next level. So that's really what we want to make sure we do.
So you guys are membership based, and you have over 50,000 members from what I understand.
Almost 50,000. We're getting close, but not quite there yet.
Well, either way, that's a large number. How does that help you leverage your position with lobbyists and decision makers?
Yeah, look, so when it comes to what we do, a key thing of what we do is improving conditions for riders, because what we want to do is make it easy for anyone to be able to get on a bike. To do that, of course, we've got to work with all forms of government, federal government, state government, all the local governments there are. So it's a big exercise. What the membership base enables us to do, it really makes sure that people listen. Because when it comes to that, people know that with such a substantial number of people behind us, with the voice of that many people, politicians will listen to us when it comes to talking about bike riding.
And what does people get with that membership?
Yeah, look, it's interesting. The most important thing they get, and it was about 8 or 9 years ago, our organisation did some research, and what that showed us was something really vital. The thing most people want is they want us to go out and do the work. They want us to improve conditions for bike riders, to make it easy for them. So that's the most important thing we give them, is improved conditions for bike riders. But then they get a number of other things as well. We give them crash cover and support. In the event that the unfortunate things happen, we make sure they're well looked after. through insurance and other support as well. And we also give them a range of other things, access to information and things to also make it easier for them to ride.
All right. Thanks, Craig. That's about it.
Fantastic.
I'm looking forward to the ride tomorrow.
All right. Have a great one. Thanks,
Thank
Wade.
you.